Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. I'm doing the okey coke over here. And then roll your shoulders back and down your spine a few times, nice and gentle. Are you all right with that fan on, or do you want it turning off, Danuta? Yeah. Keep going with those shoulders. Do 4 more. Nice and easy. 2 more times. Lovely. Now from there, take a deep breath in. Reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Stretch those fingers out. And then breathe out. Take a dive down towards the floor. Do a half lift. Look forwards. Relax your hands back down. Take a deep breath in. Lift all the way up. And bring it back to center. Are you all right with your shoes on? Breathe in. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Breathe out. Forward fold. Do a half lift, look forwards, take it back down to the floor, take a deep breath in, lift all the way up to the ceiling, and bring it back to center. Do that 1 more time, deep breath in, lift all the way up, big stretch. Breathe out, dive down. Do a half lift, look forwards, hello, and release. Breathe in, lift all the way up to the ceiling. Breathe out, bring your hands together and take a step to the front of your mat. We're going to go into sun salutation. So breathe in, lift all the way up to the ceiling. Breathe out, forward fold. Do a half lift. Take your hands to the floor, step back into down dog and then into plank. Lower your body towards the floor. Relax your feet. Press into your hands. Pull your toes up. That was a good re-entry. Push back with your hips. And then step 1 foot forward and the other. Take a deep breath in, lift all the way up to the top, big stretch. Breathe out, bring it all the way back to center. Do the same thing again, so keep going. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, dive down. No, stay facing the front, I'm just saying that to see what you're doing. Half lift, lower down and step back to your plank. Lower down to the floor, do it in your own pace. And then relax the feet, press into your hands. Lift up through those arms. Pull your toes under, push your hips up and back, press back into down dog, press your heels towards the floor. Step 1 foot forward and then the other, or several small steps. Take a deep breath in, lift all the way up to the ceiling, big stretch. Breathe out, bring your hands down to center. Lovely, do that 2 more times please. Deep breath in. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Breathe out, take it down, step back to plank. Lower down to the floor. Deep breath in as you lift up. Brace your core, pull your toes under, push up and back, exhale. Step forward with 1 foot, then the other. Good morning. Breathe in, lift up, morning, come on in. That's all right. Breathe out and release. We'll do another one, keep going. Breathe in, lift up. Are you okay, sweet? Breathe out, forward fold. Half lift. And step back to your plank. Lower down to the floor. Are you okay? Don't worry, it's okay. Pull your toes under, hips up and back. Step 1 foot forward, then the other. Take a deep breath in, lift all the way up to the top. And bring your hands back down to prayer pose. Just hold it nice and still. Lovely. 2 people just jumped in and got on. Great. Bring your right knee up. Open that knee out to the side. So find your center. Find your balance. Brace your core. Think your shoulders all down the spine. From there, link your fingers together and inhale all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold it nice and still. Keep it there. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Now open your arms out to the side. Flex your palms. Push the hands away. The heel of the hands is pushing to the side of the room. Don't pull your shoulders up, press them down. Rotate towards your bent knee if you can. Bring it back to center. Inhale up. And exhale back down. Do the same on the other side. So lift your left leg up, open it out, find your point of center, keep it there. Think about pulling the shoulders down, then link your fingers, lift those arms nice and high wherever you can get to. And again, pull the shoulder blades down so they're not up by your ears. Brace your core, breathe in. As you breathe out, flex the palms, open the arms out, push away through the heels of the hands. Again, pull down through the spine, rotate towards your bent leg. bring it back to center. Inhale up, deep breath. As you breathe out, bring it back to center. Do that once more on each side. Lift your right knee up and out. Take those arms straight up and open out to the side. Lovely. Rotate round. Bring it back to center. Inhale up, big stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands and the feet down. Do the same thing on the other side. Last one. Lift that knee up, open the arms up and out to the side. Big press through those hands. Rotate to your left. Bring it back to center. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Step to the front of your mat. Hold it there. Take a deep breath in again. Lift up high. Breathe out. Dive down. Do a half lift. Look forwards. And then take your hands to the floor. Step back into a down dog. So just hold that down dog position. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Paddle your heels as much as you need to. Keep your tailbone high and your head down nice and low if you can. If you feel like your face is getting very hot or very heavy or red, just lift your eye line up so you're looking slightly forward and it takes the pressure off your head. Keep breathing, pull your tummy button towards your spine, press both heels down now. Really draw the navel in, press your head down between your biceps if you can. Press through the fingertips as well as the heel of the hand, that way you take the pressure off your wrists a little bit there. If you can, lift one leg up towards the ceiling. It doesn't need to go far, just go to where your body is able to take it to. And release that leg down. Do the same thing on the other side. Lift that leg up. Big stretch. Pause for a second. And bring it back down. Lift up onto your tippy toes as high as you can. Drop your knees almost to the floor. And then lift the tailbone as high as you can and press the heels down. Now from there, lift your right leg once more. Swing that foot forward. Place it on the floor. Hoo-yah. Doesn't matter if you need to lift it with your arm. Do whatever you need to do. If you want to drop your back knee down, that's okay. Or you can keep it lifted. The choice is yours. Left hand is next to your right foot. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling. It's a lovely big stretch. If you want to do it with your knee down, that's fine. Relax the foot. Keep it there. Now take that hand back so that the hand is sitting, or the arm is sitting parallel with you and the floor. Then turn your thumb down, wrap it around the back of your waist and look over your shoulder if you can. Lovely, well done. Take a deep breath in, lift that arm all the way back up, bring it all the way over. Rest that forearm onto the inside of your leg, drop your back knee down. Press that knee away from you very slightly, so where you feel comfortable. Wriggle around. You'll find a point where you feel you need to have that stretch. Hold it still. If the foot rolls onto the side, it doesn't matter. Just don't put too much pressure on the knee so you fall. Look away from that front knee. So again, you're stretching through the hips, through the inner thighs, various muscles. And gently release, come back to center. Now push your weight backwards into your back leg, flex your front foot and straighten that front leg. So your back knee's down on the floor now. Straighten that front leg, hold it still. Reach across with the opposite hand. If you can't reach it, don't worry about it. Hold on to your leg wherever you can get to. And gently release, come back to center. Press your weight forward once more. Release the hip again, hands onto the floor, put your back leg to straight and push yourself back to a down dog. Lovely, hold it there. Again, press your head down towards the floor. Lift the tailbone, straighten the spine, draw your navel towards your spine. It should almost feel like you're trying to hollow out through your core. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lift your left leg up and then swing it forwards. Place it flat onto the floor. Again, if you need to use that hand to lift and move it further, that's fine. Do what you need to do. Back knee can drop down if that's what you want to do. And extend the left arm up towards the ceiling this time. Fabulous. Well done. Keep it there. And then take that arm down so the arm is sitting parallel with the floor. At the back, thumb is on the top to start with. Turn your thumb down, Wrap it around the back of your waist and look over your shoulder. As you do that, you might find you rotate a little bit more, you might find it not. Either way is fine. You okay? Drop your knee down at the back if you need to. It's perfectly fine either way. Bring the arm all the way up and over. Put your knee down at the back anyway, and put your forearm on the inside of that left leg. Press away with your forearm. Look away from that leg and hold still again. Lovely, well done. Brilliant, bring it back to center. Push your body weight back into your back leg, straighten the front one and flex that foot. Reach across with the opposite hand, hold it there. Brilliant, well done, keep holding. Lovely. Press forward once more, so push into those knees. Bring your hands to the inside of that leg, flex your back foot so you can straighten the leg. Push back to your down dog one more time. So again, press into the fingertips as well as the heels of the hands. It helps to hollow out the center of the hand. Head presses down between your biceps, lift the tailbone. Draw your navel in. Keep it there a little bit longer. And then lift right up onto your tippy toes. Drop your knees down to the floor. About hip distance apart, sit right back into your heels. Drop your head down, stretch the arms forward. Walk your fingertips that little bit further. So you've got more stretch going on all the way through the underarms and down the side of your upper back. Walk your fingertips an inch further forward if you can. Doesn't matter if you can't, do what you can do. And then gently release. Bring yourself up onto your hands and knees. So your hands are under your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Tuck your pelvis under, press your head down, push into the palms of the hands and feel that stretch go right across the upper part of your shoulders. Gently release, lift the tailbone, lift your chin. Do the same again, tuck under and lift. Big press. And gently release. 2 more times, tuck under, really push into the palms of those hands. And release. Now before we do the last one, make a fist with your hands if you can. Bring them a little bit closer to you. And this time, instead of just pushing up, you're going to press into those hands, round through the upper back. Really tuck your pelvis under. Push into the hands, drop your chin to your chest. So you should feel that stretch slightly higher in the shoulders. If you gently move your shoulders, make a little bit of a swaying movement, you should find you feel that stretch quite intense. And then gently release. From there, come up onto your knees. So lift up, extend your right foot out to the side. I've put you another mat there just in case you want it, sweet. Just makes life comfy, that's all. Extend the arms out to the side. You're going to lean away from the straight leg. Fingertips go down to the floor if you can and extend the arm over. If you need to use a block, that's also fine. Okay, so do what you need to do. Now from there, you're going to lift your foot off the floor very slightly. Keep pressing into that hand. Turn your palm to face the ceiling on your top hand and pull it back slightly. Point your toes so your toes just touch the floor and slide it back so you're creating a lovely big curve all the way through that top side. Wonderful, well done, keep it there. And then gently release, bring the foot back in line, bring the arm all the way up, bring yourself up to the top. Phew. Lean your right hand down, left hand goes up, literally just stretch up towards the ceiling. If you can go slightly further, that's fine. If that means you're collapsing into it, don't. Just extend to where your body will go to. Lovely, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're now going to rotate your body, take that hand down towards your foot. If you can't reach your foot, put it on the floor. And extend the other arm back as far as you can. So your goal is to try and create a straight line with your arms. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in, bring it all the way back up to the top. Open those arms out, stretch your palms up and away, squeeze your shoulders, and then from there, turn your thumbs down, begin to fold at your hips, keep rotating the hands and drop your nose towards the floor. Squeeze the palms up towards the ceiling. Fantastic, you're amazing, well done. Breathe in, leading with your nose, come back up, rotate those hands, lift all the way up to the top, and bring your hands in, bring that foot in, sit into your hips. Whew, lovely, do the same on the other side. So lift all the way up, extend that leg, stretch the arms out and away. Lovely, take your hand down to the floor on the right. Stretch your left arm up. If you can get that hand flat onto the floor, great. If you can't use a block, lift the foot slightly so you can extend away and press. And then from there, you're going to take that arm a little bit further, turn the palm to face the ceiling and squeeze the arm back slightly. Push the toes back so your toes are just touching the floor. Create that lovely curve again. Fantastic, well done. Lovely, gently bring that foot back in line. Bring your hand to the top and then bring yourself carefully back to centre. Whew. Take your left hand down. Right hand stretches straight up towards the ceiling and then very slightly over. Nothing too far. Wonderful, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring that hand across. Take it all the way down wherever you can reach to and extend the other arm back and away. So again, you're trying to rotate those shoulders and create as straight a line as possible with your arms. Fantastic, keep it there a little bit longer. Breathe in, release that arm, bring yourself all the way back up to centre. Whew. Stretch those arms up and away, big squeeze back through the shoulder blades. Lovely, from there, turn your body forwards and down, turn the hands so the thumbs are going towards the floor. Keep rotating your hands, keep bracing your core, lower your head down as far as you feel confident. Keep holding for a few more seconds. Take a deep breath in. As you do so, lead with your nose. Come back up. Big stretch up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. And bring everything back to centre and sit back. Whew, well done. I like that sequence. Give your hands a shake. Take those knees a little bit wider. So go to a point where you feel comfortable. So if that isn't comfortable at all, don't go that wide. Try to avoid crossing your feet over at the back. Grab your blocks, because I know most of you will probably want them for this. You're going to have your blocks about, 4 inches apart, and you're going to rest yourself down first and see where you can get to. If you can get down quite easily, you want the blocks to be sitting so your elbows are roughly in the middle of the blocks. From there, take your body down so your forehead can go to the floor if you can, and then hands together, prayer pose, bend those elbows, bring the hands down and behind your neck. If that's too much, don't do it. If you're okay there, go for it. Fantastic, well done. Keep it there a little bit longer. Keep holding for a few more seconds. Take 2 more breaths in and out, please. And then gently extend those arms forward. Bring yourself up carefully. Bring your hands in. Don't try and move the legs yet. Lift up onto those hands. From there, fingertips are pointing forwards. Turn your hands so your fingertips are turned around as far towards you as you can get them to go. The block's in the way, nobody can see a thing. So if they go to the side and that's where your range of movement sits, that's fine. If you can take them all the way round so the inside of your wrist is facing forwards, go for it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Just keep it there for a few moments. You should feel a big stretch going through the front of your forearms. If it's painful, come out of it. If it's just because you know you've been doing lots of things that involve lifting, carrying, moving, gripping, then that's okay. Now gently release those hands, turn them all the way around the other way, and again straighten the arms again. This one should be a little bit easier. Just do what's right for you. And then gently release, hands back to center, lift up. Oh, carefully walk your knees in, they might not like it. And then from there you're going to lie yourself down onto your front, so lower all the way down. Drop yourself right down to the floor and rest your forehead onto your hands. So give your shoulders a nice roll back, rest them there for a few seconds. Make sure your legs are comfortable where they are, and see if you can bring your feet together. Okay, brace your core, swing your elbows underneath you. Roll your shoulders back and down the spine, lengthen by pressing into the elbows, and then push your chin forward. So you're into Sphinx pose. Just keep those arms nice and relaxed, extending from the sternum all the way up to your chin. You should feel the stretch go right down to the pubic bones. Keep it there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, look over one shoulder, doesn't matter which. And bring it back to center, look over the other shoulder. And bring it back to center. Now, if you want to, press into those hands, lengthen a little bit further. Keep your heels together at the back. You should feel it working right across the lowest part of your back. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, elbows stay close together. Relax them down and then swing them out. Rest your head down. Lovely. From there, take the elbows out to the side so the arms are directly out to the side. Right angles at your elbow joint. Press into the hands, peel away from the floor. Lift your chin in your chest and then relax back down. So your hands are staying where they are. Breathe in, lift up. Peel away from the floor. Breathe out, release down. And again, breathe in and lift. Breathe out and release. If you're finding this easy, bring the hands closer to you so they're not going closer together. They're just coming down so they're in line with the chest. Push away from the floor and then release back down. And again, breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. Fantastic. Do two more. One last time, nearly there. Hold it at the top this time. Lengthen through the chin and the chest. Try and keep the heels together if you can. Lovely, well done. Keep it there. Bring your head back to center. Look over one shoulder again. Feel the stretch go down the opposite side of your lower back. Bring it back to center and look over the other one. Bring it back to center. Gently release. Lower all the way down. Rest it there. Hands are going to come really close to you now, so they're sitting underneath your shoulders or just in front of your armpits. Elbows are going to stay close together. You're going to do that lovely fluid movement again. So you're going to inhale, peel your head up last, and then relax back down. But your elbows are trying to keep hold of your waist all the way through. So lift up, extend, release down, and relax. And again. So it's a lovely flowing movement from one into the next. Keep that going. Do two more, please. Nice and steady, nice and slow. Wonderful. When you've done your last one, come back down to the floor. Take your arms out to the side and relax it there. Just sway your hips a couple of times each way first before you start the next one. And then from there, you're going to bend your right knee, press with your right hand and push that right foot across at the back toward your hand. Doesn't matter if you can reach the hand or not. The goal is to keep the knee up and just allow your foot to go where it wants to go to. Fantastic, well done. Keep it there a little bit longer. If it doesn't go to your hand, don't stress about it. Just do what you can manage. Breathe in. As you breathe out, release that leg down. Come back to center. Do the same thing with the other side. So bend your left knee, press with your left hand, push that leg across. If your bust's in the way, shove it out the road. If you can reach your foot, feel free to hold it. If you can't, don't force it. Keep that knee elevated at the top. Keep that nice and high. Keep holding for a couple more breaths in and out. And then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, release the foot. Bring yourself all the way back down to center, hands underneath your shoulders. Brace your core. Lead with your nose, lift up. Pull the tummy muscles in, sit right back into your heels, stretch your body back and rest it there. Gently release. Walk your hands all the way back in. Bring yourself up to kneeling, and then from there you're going to swing your feet round to the front of you and sit onto your blocks. So place the blocks together and sit onto them. Make sure they're together before you sit on them, otherwise they pinch your bum. You bought me some beer, Elaine. Thanks. It's a good job I don't drink beer. Could be persuaded though, just to annoy him. Okay, so bring your feet into wherever you feel comfortable. Doesn't matter if that's not very close. Just hold nice and still. Your trousers fighting back. Just sit up really tall. Can you rasp your hands around your toes? If you can, do it. If you can't, hold your ankles. Lengthen through your spine. So wriggle around, find where you need to be, and then lengthen the spine as much as you can. Push your chest forward, lift your chin, hold it still. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to fold forward at your hips, bend your elbows in front of your shins, lower all the way down, and then inhale back up to straight spine. Do the same again. Breathe out, lower forwards and down. Breathe in and lift back up. Do that a couple more times. Breathe out, pull forwards and down. Breathe in and lift. One more time, last one. Breathe in, lift all the way up to the top. Hold it still, lengthen through your chin and your chest. And then gently release. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand across onto your right knee. Use that arm as a lever to pull you further round. Look over your shoulder and hold. Press into your hand at the back. It will keep your body nice and tall and straight. Lovely. Switch sides, go round to the left. So right hand comes across, twist and rotate, press into that back hand, and it will help you to stay upright. Gently release, come back to center. Wrap your hands around your toes one more time. This time you're going to pull yourself forwards and down as far as your body will allow. Drop your chin towards your chest and stay there for a few seconds. Gently release. From there, take your left hand across down the floor just in front of you if you can. Extend your right arm up and hold. If you need to hold your leg for support, that's okay. You can do it with your hand on the floor, even better. So whichever you can manage. Fantastic. Gently release, switch sides. Left hand goes up, right hand comes down. Again, stretch up wherever you can get to. Put that hand on the floor if you can. If you can't, hold your ankle. You will always find one side easier than the other. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring down. Hold on to those ankles, pull yourself forward and down one more time. Wherever you can get to, hold still. Make sure your elbows are on the front of the shins. If they're on the inside, you're actually preventing yourself from going any further. And gently release, bring it back to center. Lift your head up and roll your shoulders back. Lovely, well done. Take your right foot forward, cross your left leg over the top. Hold it there. Left hand goes behind. Use your right hand to assist you if you need to, or you can take the arm across and use it as a lever. Whichever way you want to go with this, go with it. Press your back hand into the floor so you're lengthening up through the spine. Look over your left shoulder if you can. Gently release, switch your arms over so you're going round to your right side. Keep that knee elevated so you're pressing against the arm at the same time. Rotate round, look over your shoulder again. Fantastic, bring it back to centre. Now, keeping your left leg on the top, you're going to bend your right knee and bring it round underneath you if you can. So your right foot's going that way, left foot's going to go over the top, and then turn that foot onto its side. So you're going into cow face pose. Such a lovely name. Keep it there. If you can't put the foot on the side, you can keep it just in front so the foot's flat on the floor. The further round that leg goes, the more it will turn. So everybody's different and everybody's flexibility is different. Put your hands at the back, lift up really tall, wriggle around, find that point where you feel okay. Then inhale up. Now because your left leg is on the top, your left arm is going to go over your right. Wrap them around if you can. Hands together if you can do it. And then lift your elbows to shoulder height. If this is too much and your shoulders are going, no, 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 no. Forearms together, keep the elbows and the hands together all the way through this bit. So hold it there. Lift up through your spine, rotate round to your right side, keep it nice and still, sitting up tall all the way through. Keep breathing, quite useful. Breathe in, as you breathe out, come back to centre, take it round to the left. You won't go very far this way. Again, as you pull round, lengthen through your spine. Good, keep it there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to center. Inhale again. As you exhale, lift the elbows up. Look towards your hand at the top and hold. So you're pushing the chest forward, keeping the tailbone long. Hold it nice and still again. Just do what you need to do. Have a rest if you need to. Now take a deep breath in. One more bit to this. As you breathe out, you're going to fold at the hips. Don't fall off your blocks. Just go to where you feel confident and hold. Now if you can take it right down and rest onto that top leg, go for it. You are going to feel a massive stretch in your left hip and maybe elsewhere as well. Fantastic, well done. Take a deep breath in, bring those arms all the way up. Release your hands, extend all the way up, bring the hands down and round and behind. Squeeze the shoulders together, lengthen the spine, lift up. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax and come back to neutral position. Well done. Take that foot off the top and release. Give your legs a bit of a wobble and hold it there. Bring your right foot, over your left leg this time. So the other leg's on the top. We're going back to the last bit. Hold that leg with your left hand. Rotate round to the right side if you can. If your flexibility is good, you can use that arm as a lever to rotate you further. Either way is fine. Press into your back hand to really lift up through the spine. Lovely, well done. Breathe in. As you breathe out, rotate round to your left. Bring your right arm across. Don't move that right knee. Keep it where it is. Rotate, twist, look over your shoulder and hold. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come back to center. Lovely. Now bring that left foot round so it's sitting underneath you if you can. If it won't go, don't force it. There is no point hurting yourself. The other foot is going to come across and rest onto the side. Find where you feel okay-ish. Again, if that foot won't come round, place it in front of you. Lift up really tall through your spine. Take a deep breath in. Your right leg is on the top this time, so your right arm is going to go over the top of the left, wrap them around and hold still. Again, if this is too much, forearms together, keep those elbows together. That's your most important point with this one. So hold nice and still. Rotate round to the left. You should feel the stretch in the back of your right shoulder. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring it back round to the right side. You won't go very far this way. Fantastic, well done. Bring it back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the elbows up, look towards your hands. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Push your chest forward slightly, lift the tailbone slightly. Hold it still. Now take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, fold at the hips, bring yourself down wherever you can get to. If you can take the arms over those legs, go for it. If they won't go, don't force them. Just hold still. Fantastic, well done. Bring it gently back to center. Lift the arms up, unravel them. Big deep breath in. As you breathe out, hands down and behind, fingertips on the floor. Squeeze the shoulders, lengthen through the chin and the chest. And very gently release. Whew, come back to center. Uncross your feet carefully. Take the blocks out from underneath your bum. Oh, it feels like a long way down. Feet about hip distance apart or slightly wider, maybe mat width apart. Keep them there, make sure the knees are bent, and you're going to just sway the knees across. Now you might start to move forward with this, that's quite normal. Just keep that sway going. Lovely, well done. Take your knees over to your right side and hold them still. Press that left knee down towards your foot. Feel that stretch increase through the front of your hip flexors. Inward rotation is good for your knees and your hips. Switch sides, go over to the left. Again, press your right knee down towards that left foot. That's it, keep it there. Now from there, you're going to sway the knees over again. Take them over to the right side. When you get there, sweep your left arm round, lift up through the hips and extend that arm back. And then bring it back down and sweep round to the left side. So go over to the left, bring the arm across, lift it up, extend and release. Keep that move going from one side to the other. Doesn't matter if you're all in sync or not, just go with what your body's able to do. You'll find that your arm will change position as you do this. So whereas you start off quite stiff, you'll probably find that arm will start to float a little bit further back. You might feel your shoulder stretch. It's a good stretch. You might feel your hips clunking. You could be all musical. Do one more each way, please. Big stretch and reach and release. One more time. And gently release it there. Bring it back to center. Place your feet into a cross-legged position. If you prefer lotus pose, you can bring one foot in, or half lotus. I can't do full lotus and do it that way. If you want to sit on your blocks, you can do it that way as well. Either way is fine. Just sit tall through your spine. If you want to put your feet together instead, that's okay too. So just lift up nice and tall through your spine. Hands resting on your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down your spine. So lengthen through the neck. Lift your chin very slightly, close your eyes and focus onto your breath. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Now just keep that breathing pattern nice and steady. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And every time you exhale, you should start to feel that movement of air in the back of your throat. Keep your breathing nice and slow and just focus onto that exhale. And every time you feel that movement of air in the back of your throat, just allow your body and your mind to relax a little bit more. Let go of the thoughts of the day. Allow your mind to just clear and calm and still. If anything does pop into your mind, just acknowledge it and let it go. And keep breathing nice and steady. Gently just drop your right ear towards your shoulder. Doesn't need to go far. So you start to feel a stretch in the left side of your neck. Gently rotate your chin towards your right shoulder. And if you want to, take your left hand to the floor and slide it back. Just feeling that stretch go right down into the front of your left shoulder. Gently bring your hand back to your lap, bring your head back to centre and lift up, lean it over to your left side. Turn your head, look towards your left shoulder. And if you want to, relax your right hand down and slide it back. Your lap, turn your head back to centre and lift up, lengthen the spine, lift your chin, keep your eyes closed, still breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Breathe in again. As you breathe out, tip your chin to your chest, keep your spine long, feel the stretch go down the sides of the spine from the base of your skull downwards. And then just relax your body forwards and down. Rest it wherever you need to stop and hold. Just stay there. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Breath in one more time. As you breathe out, slowly begin to lengthen your spine. Bring yourself back to sitting upright. Turn your palms to face the ceiling, and in your own time begin to open your eyes and bring yourself back to the room. Give your shoulders a nice roll back. Are you all feeling okay? A little bit spaced out? Well done. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, whatever you're doing, and I will see you all on Monday, if not before. And the 5:15s will be live this week, not just pre-records. Have a lovely week. Enjoy yourselves. A lovely weekend. That's the word. There is no rush. Jump up and about in your own time. Or don't jump. Get up and about in your own time. Oh, see you later, Diane. Have a lovely day. And anybody else who's watching at home. And I still forgot to put my lipstick on, for crying out loud. No,